is Shakti, Jauhar, and I work for PepsiCo. And I look after PepsiCo's global HR operations and shared services. I started in HR by managing global benefits for PepsiCo, and then I moved into global HR operations and shared services. So I've had this role for over 5 years. The best part about this company is it's very challenging. There's a lot of smart people and you learn things every single day. When you're doing a global transformation in an organization like PepsiCo, we have 260 plus employees, 260,000 plus employees across 84 countries. You need to ensure that you are driving a global agenda with global processes, but at the same time, you have to make sure that you're locally relevant. This is a hard thing to do because there's a lot of pushes and pulls to being locally relevant and not worry about global. When the value is driven by consistency and standardization, you think about global. When the value is driven by needs and variations of specific markets, you think local. For example, motivations are different in different countries. The reward systems are different in different countries. You don't want to standardize that across the globe. But I think it's all about harmonization, and at the end, making sure that harmonization takes care of whatever the local regulatory environment is and the local needs are. I think it's important to understand that most processes don't really lend themselves or need to be different by country. But most of the executives, at least at PepsiCo, if you're able to explain and show and demonstrate, you're able to get over that hurdle. But it requires a lot of change management, requires a lot of communication, requires a lot of engagement, requires a lot of support from your top leadership in the company. It is important to sit down with the teams and make sure that we are hearing their concerns, we're hearing their positive or negative experiences with what we're doing and making sure we're adjusting to that. The HR professional's ability to be adaptive, agile, and analytical, because it's really important that the HR teams are driving the HR transformation. And in the new world, with the technology and the knowledge and the data that comes in, you need to be really analytical. You need to be able to support the processes that lend themselves to self-service, whether it is employee manager or HR, and be able to support your business teams and help them get over that hurdle of leveraging technology versus the old process. Because technology ends up playing a lot of role, but it's not all about technology, it's about process, it's about being able to leverage the information and the data to be able to help the business grow. My goal is at least to get us to a point where we have a very simplistic technology infrastructure, which means I need a simple infrastructure to support the application. I need a cloud-based application platform which I can maintain with the technology as the technology moves and changes. And on top of it is all the devices. So between the 3 layers, if I have that 3-layer infrastructure, I can then plug and play all the new startup innovations that come in, plug them in, leverage them, use them, be more efficient, plug it out and put in the new one if I need to. But at the end of the day, we need to be agile in order to get to that point where we can start to really leverage what is coming to us from an innovation perspective, from all these startups that we think about and we talk about all the time.